1. And it says we are now live. And it says there's nobody there. Oh, my God. So what is happening? Anybody out there? Says there's 0 people. So anyways, most likely, if you are seeing this, you're seeing it as a recording. This is a live. This is technically part 2, where we actually took apart a broken vehicle, which the actual tub or chassis is actually in mint condition. So might even think about seeing if I can do something with this at some point later on. The gearbox, obviously, that's a disaster. That's all shredded into just chunks of pieces. And I think we even lost some stuff. And I don't know. Front suspension, all integrated with a bulkhead shock tower type of deal. Little braces and brackets and whatever. And ended up finding out that if this setup right here doesn't work, which is on an old, what I call JRX Pro, which is it's an older, like, low-C parts put-together vehicle that I'd made a long time ago. Is this camera, like, not straight or something? Looks twisted. Well, anyways, it's an old vehicle that I had. I've had it for a number of years just sitting doing absolutely nothing. And what I decided to do was basically scavenge all the parts from that vehicle, electronics. This is actually the same servo that we had actually on this vehicle, which you could see like even the little rubber piece there is actually falling apart, which I didn't notice. Not that it matters. So I'm going to run this thing in the rain, but we did switch it over to brushless. That ESC right there is just mocked up. It's probably where it's going to go. It seems like it's a good location for it, but obviously it'll be adhered with sticky tape. And then we have to figure out, what exactly we're going to do with the switch. Probably leave it Dean's for now. Might switch it to something else later. We also kind of figured out how we can have a 2S and a 3S pack in here. And that was on that part 1 live stream that I did earlier today. Staying with the same steering. We're using the brand new shocks that actually came on that Hibao, both front and rear. The rears obviously naturally were longer, which worked out. But it's giving this car, this is going to be my, well, the intent is to have this be my speed car. Drivetrain-wise, like gearbox, I mean, we're talking 90s. So there is a little bit of slop. I don't know if you can see that. There is a little bit of slop in the bearings there, and that's the question that I have kind of for myself, which I'm not even going to find out until maybe, I guess, if the transmission explodes. If it does, I'm going to figure something else out. I know there's other options that I can do with this. I just want to run it. I just want to revive it. It's my 56.2 mile per hour car back in the early 90s. So, and now we're just going to turn it into kind of like a road rocket. Deontay, what's going on, guy? Whoa, here we go. People jumping in. Mets is here. What's going on? So we got Asterion, RC Daniel, Trash Ninja's here. Earl Moorhead is here. So let's see, what else we got? Who else we got? Demo RC. I already said Deontay, Mr. Weasel, and I think that's about it. Oh, Gus is here. What's going on, Gus? RC Daniel, did I say that already? I might have. I don't even know. Vince Vargas, what's going on, guy? Ellen R's RC Adventures, what's going on? It's kind of hard sometimes to figure out like which camera to use, because if I switch it and use that one, I don't know, it just doesn't look right. Makes it so that I can see, you guys know that I'm kind of like looking your way, but I think This camera is a good one right here because that gives you a nice top down. And then obviously the Pro HD Pro webcam. That's actually the Mint one. Gonna actually, well, trying to put together a video. I actually tried live streaming from my truck's stereo, which everything connected. I actually connected up this camera, which I was wicked surprised that it actually like worked. But for some reason, the stream wouldn't work. And what I'm thinking is that, like, you know, it's just not, the radio's not powerful enough. It's not designed for it. You know what I mean? But things connected. The video was there. Couldn't tell if the audio was there or not, obviously, because it would have been me streaming. But it was kind of cool. I'll be staying for the whole broadcast. Are you sure about that, guy? I don't know. Michael, what's going on? Philly, PA. What do you have a steel drivetrain coming for? Well, for this thing? Oh, yeah. If that's what it is. Earl, I don't even remember. It's been so long, I don't remember what's inside that thing. Or maybe not even talking to me. I don't even know, guy. I think you're having a different conversation. I can't tell. Anyway. Oh, he is. Just hanging out at home. All right, Gus. "4S Outcast," put on 6S. Come on, guys. Join in right there. Bam. Throw yourselves in the stream. Don't let me do this alone here. I'm going to switch to the top-down view, which is that one. If it switches. Maybe it won't. Then I'm gone. Now nothing's working. Kind of, sort of. Overkill is what you're going for? Why not, right? L and R, what's going on, guy?
What's up, man? How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. It's been a little wet down here, but
yeah,
it's been pretty good.
No lockdown yet?
No, I mean, yesterday I did. I went out and did some ripping with some Max, uploaded a video today on it. But that's about it. Then it started raining again. Couldn't really get out today. I did get my new clear body in for the Max, so I'm trying to figure out what kind of paint scheme I'm going to do on that.
Nice.
Original. Something original.
Deontay, what's going on, guy?
What's up, Deontay?
Wow, yeah. How you doing, man?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right.
You got yourself locked in your shelter underneath the house right there?
Yep, yeah, you know, living the American dream.
Safe from the COVID?
Yeah, right.
Hey, RC guy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, remember the last stream I was on? I told you about how I couldn't figure out why the Rustler that I had put all the BXL specs on wasn't as fast as the actual BXL Rustler.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a rookie, man. I'm a rookie, dude. I didn't realize it, but when it came out of the box, sorry, my little girl. When it came out of the box, it was actually in training mode, and I never realized it.
Oh my God.
So I just put it in the performance mode today, and I took it out right when it got done raining for a few minutes. And
watch out, she's climbing.
It was 100% difference, man. That thing was ripping.
She's climbing behind you.
Is she? Hey, oh, she's on the. That's all right. She's on the.
All right.
She's on the golf cart seat. Anyways, I'm playing Mr. Mom tonight. Mom's at work, so
that's a good thing though. They get to hang out with Dad. That's the best.
Oh yeah, that's great. Mom works at the hospital. She's actually in there with all the COVID-19 patients.
Right.
So
Right. That's crazy.
She's our hero.
I feel bad for her, but she's got to do what she's got to do.
Right. Right. Got to have somebody doing it.
Somebody got to be.
Somebody's got to do it. Right. Exactly. What are you wrenching on tonight?
So I did a part one. This is my 90s, my early 90s racer that I scratch built. It was like late, I want to say like 89, 90, somewhere around there. I built this thing just from parts. And this was the vehicle that went at 56.2 miles an hour. So I figured since it's been sitting like up on the shelf, up in my office, in the attic, in the basement for 100 years, I figured I'd revive it, clean it up, repower it, and see if it'll actually run again.
That's awesome. Yeah. I bet it will. I bet you can get it. I bet you get it running again.
Oh yeah, it's ready to run right now. It's just the question is what's going to survive? Because the biggest thing obviously is we switched over to Brussels. It's only a 2700 kV. We'll run it on 2S first, but the transmission, the spur gear bearing seems to have a little bit of play there.
Yeah.
So we can run a nice tight mesh and not worry about it. But what's funny is that because of how old that is, I actually don't remember whether if it has bearings or openings.
It's probably going to have bushings being that old.
I don't remember, though, because usually when I put stuff together and it was going to be raced, I switched everything over to bearings. So I just don't remember, though. What are you
working on anything tonight?
That's why I was asking him.
Yeah, I'm putting I'm trying to get this Stampede complete. Get it totally done.
Cool.
And then the only thing I'll need
is some paint tomorrow for the Max, but I don't know if my local hobby shop's going to be open or not.
Now, what kind of paint scheme are you doing?
I'm still wanting to go with the orange, black, and blue.
Right.
But I'm not going to do nowhere near what it is. So basically what I'm probably going to do, it's kind of a surprise, but I was going to put it on the channel, but I think I'm going to do like a 3-tone, and I think I'm going to take well, it's kind of hard to show you on that body. Let me grab the other body off real quick here. The beat up body here. How are you gonna let mask off? I think what I'm basically gonna do is I think I'm gonna go at an angle like right here, like this, and I'm gonna do like all this orange, and then I'm gonna put like a stripe to separate it, going like from this corner all the way up to here, and I'm gonna do that like a blue stripe, and then the whole rest of the back end I'm gonna do black.
Right.
So something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% for sure, but something in that ballpark.
Right. Well, it sounds good.
I'd like to do like a patina, but I just don't know if I could do it. This will be my first RC body I've ever tried to paint, so I don't think I'm going to go for the patina look for the first one.
I wouldn't do it if that's the first one.
No, I'm not going to do it.
I can always talk to Earl about that. Not Earl. Gus's Custom Creations. He's got some talent there.
I've seen Earl do a few bodies too, man. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, he's all right.
He's all right.
I like the way I can't remember the Camaro that he just did, the green one that he did not too long ago. I liked how that turned out. That turned out pretty sharp.
He actually did he did that contest with you guys, Deontay, the EPX truck, the semi truck.
Yep, he did a good job on that.
Yeah, I thought that came out pretty nice.
Oh yeah, I watched part of that video too that he did. Yes, on the sim. Yes, I watched that.
Right.
That one turned out really good too.
Yep.
Oh, but I mean, you'll see as soon as I get the body done.
Yeah,
I'm sure you guys will see it.
All of you guys, what you have to know right now: get your content out there now. If you want your channel to grow, get your content out now, because what are people doing? People,
everybody's to be honest with you, I told you what was it? Just a few days ago we were on, and I told you I hit 10 subscribers. I'm up past, like, I'm in the 20s already.
Yeah.
Just because I've been on like the live stream with you, and then I was on the live stream with the True Boys.
Right.
I was on, I wasn't on live stream with him, but I was,
I know what you mean. Yeah, you were in there. But the thing is get your content out now, because people have time to watch.
Yeah, and I've been throwing up more videos this last week than I ever have, and I've already got a video. I threw up a video today. I've got a video ready for tomorrow already to throw up.
What do you have for a total of videos so far?
I've probably got maybe 10 to 12 videos. I mean, I'm kind of fresh at it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Especially at the whole RC channel.
Oh, yeah. You got more than me, I think.
So
really?
Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to throw them, but then again, my camera, my editing skills are slowly getting. If you watch my first video and you're starting to watch like the latest ones, slowly getting a little better. I'm not gonna say it's much better, but they're slowly getting better, the editing and all that.
I left all my old stuff up because I just don't care. Dude, there's one where I'm getting ready for work and I'm in the bathroom washing my hands and doing my hair. I did like this whole thing about me going to work. It was just like, but that was like, my whole point back then was just to share with my kids. Like, if they want to see who Grandpa was or whatever, there he is. He's right there. That's him going to work. You know what I mean? And your kids will see you now. Like, I'm not saying like your youngest right there. I'm not saying she doesn't remember you, but their memory is different. When you think back, as far as you can think back right now when you were a kid, what's your first memories? Usually they're like pinnacle moments. So it's going to be cool that your kids are going to be able to see you right now. You know what I mean? Like, this was Dad. He was on like this thing that's called a live stream.
Right? Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. No, I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. And hey, that's me. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, but no, I'm good with it. I mean, I don't really, I'm the type of person, I don't care if somebody likes my video, they dislike it, they leave it back. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I'll put it out there. What's that, Deontay?
Deontay, I think Earl is saying post up your channel. How do you do that? You can just click on your link, right?
Earl knows my channel. Post up my channel.
Yeah, he said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll post my name on where to find it. Yeah, I just post videos, you know what I mean? My editing ain't like a lot of people's editing, you know what I mean? I'm more of a raw, you know what I'm saying? I just cut the boring stuff up.
But some people like
what you get.
Some people like that. I used to do the whole cinematic like video thing. And I realized you don't actually need to do that. Some people literally just want to see, just get to the point. What can this thing do? Just let me see it jump. Let me see it handle in the corners.
Let me see it rip. Let me see.
But I did a couple of videos to attract these guys, and it worked. So I made it a point to say, hey, Losi, or hey, Traxxas, hey, Habao. So.
Oh, let's see here.
Oh, RC Daniel was asking for your channel.
No.
Oh, RC Daniel was asking for your channel. That's funny to hear my own voice in the background. That's funny to hear my own voice in the background. Oh, there goes the loop. Someone's looping. Oh, there goes the loop.
Can you guys hear me?
Huh? I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. I was trying to go on the chat and post my channel real quick.
StreamYard shouldn't.
I can't hear y'all.
You can't hear Eleanor?
Can you not hear me? Can you hear me, Deontay?
I can't hear nobody.
Nobody.
I'm not muted.
Can you hear me now?
I don't think you can.
No, I don't think so either. I had that problem last time.
That's weird. I know his volume's working. You can hear him burping.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, Earl, it's right below my picture. If you click on that,
Yeah,
you
Josh,
can actually go to my page.
doesn't that look way better anyway? I think that looks way better. The blue pops.
Hello.
my stream dumped out for a second. Earl.
There you.
Oh, Earl turned it too late. There you go.
Oh, what's up, Earl?
How you guys doing?
Good.
Good. How about you?
Oh, good. Just hanging out, quarantined at home.
Keeping yourself busy?
Oh, yeah. Taking all my RCs apart, putting them together. Can't get any parts.
Oh, no.
But it's all good.
Well, Earl, it'll give you a chance to use all those RCs you don't use.
Yep, exactly.
You got at
Take them
least,
out one by one.
hey, you've got at least 120 of them sitting there doing nothing.
Only
Pretty
120?
much.
Yeah, I do have a lot of them.
All right. Yeah, be quiet, honey. Okay.
What you guys working on?
So I'm reviving my my old 90's, early 90's JRS Pro that I built from pieces, and
Wow.
I'm using parts from a failed Habao dirt sand cone.
I was actually still cleaning my Max from yesterday's rip, so I cleaned it for about an hour last night, and then I got it back out today and took the Q-tips. I'm kind of a I don't know, I guess freak when it comes to cleaning my RCs.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of like
some people aren't. Some people just throw them in, but I like to, after I get done ripping or bashing or whatever, I love to clean them. So.
Dude, I just cleaned the dirt off of this from 30 years ago.
Yeah, I seen the part one earlier.
This had dirt from 30 years ago on it. Actually, it was probably way more than that.
Yeah, Deontay's, he cleans them when he takes them all apart every week.
Yeah.
You know, it gives me something to do.
Yep. Hey, are you guys able to still get parts?
So far,
I haven't tried yet. I'm probably going to try this week, but I mean, my body came in yesterday. I ordered my body online, and they were still shipping. I mean, it delivered yesterday.
Yeah, I've been fortunate. At least deliveries are still going, but the hobby stores are
I'm not for
closed.
sure. So I mean, I know that supposedly they're going to lock us down. They're going to lock us down this next week, is what I heard. I mean, we've already got restaurants, bars, and all that stuff closed down, and gyms. But I mean, I'm not going to be locked down because I'm a plumber. So I mean, I have to be out there. You know what I mean? They're not closing us. So I mean,
Plumbers and
everybody needs to
electricians.
be. Yep.
Plumbers and electricians. That's why Lowe's and Home Depot, all that stuff's still open in case your house pops.
You guys can't forget about the mechanics, man.
No, mechanics are open too.
No.
I actually just went and dropped my power stroke off this morning.
My
the guy
son is
supposed to
too.
work on it this week. So yeah, mechanics
Yeah,
as well. We got to keep them vehicles running.
Yeah, my shop's still open.
I'm still open for business too. I take care of the old people.
Settle down.
Well, yeah, you're a handyman, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so
So I've got my gas mask. So when I have to walk in, I can throw on my mask and get safe.
I'm telling you, man, when I took that rustler out today, man, and I figured out what was wrong with it, dude, it was like a whole different ballgame. That thing, all it wanted to do was stand up on the back wheels.
That's such a riot.
On the wheelie bars, man. It felt like a whole new RC car. And I've had the VXL swap since like right after Christmas, and I just figured it out today.
Yeah.
that it was on demo mode or whatever.
Yeah, it was on demo mode. It was on like the 50% or whatever, the beginner mode. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I've done everything today. I've changed the diffs, everything. You know what I mean? The E-Revo diffs and everything in it. And man, I could not figure it out. And then I just happened to, something just clicked in my head today. And I was like, well, don't they have like a, training mode on these? I know they do. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I went and looked at a video, and as soon as I did that and took it outside, man, you should have seen the smile on my face.
Hey y'all, I gotta Chew Boys just went live, and I gotta stay true to them.
All right, man. It was good having you.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, Deontay, good to see you, man.
Have a good one.
All right, Deontay.
All right, man.
See you over there in a little bit.
I know.
There was 3.
Stay safe. Be careful out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Stay. If you keep the distance, you're gonna be okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't go putting your hands in your mouth and rubbing your eyeballs with them and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
The good thing about my boss here lately is he's been kind of, since all this has been going on, he's been kind of making us all do just like a lot of like new construction where we're staying away from like going into like people's houses, like service. Cause I do a lot of service. I'm always going in and out of people. I do like 7-8 jobs a day,
Right.
going out to people's different houses. So he's been kind of trying to keep us away from everybody a little bit. So
that's definitely a good thing too.
Yeah. The sad part is that, half these people don't know they have it.
right.
They won't know they have it for a couple of weeks. So,
Right.
It's not like they're trying to spread it. They're just not realizing that they're infected.
Yeah, my wife, she comes home and she's nervous because she works in the medical field. So every morning when she's been coming home, she's been taking all of her clothes off outside and putting them in a trash bag and then coming in the house.
Yep.
I hope she's doing that like in the garage. I mean,
Yeah, no, she's doing it out front. I get
it's like right out on the street.
at like 4:30 in the morning. So
There you go.
yep.
Yeah, same
So
thing.
I still have to watch. What did you? How was the 6S swap and the Outcast, girl?
I just ran it today for the first time, so
I seen the video
good.
pop up right before this, so I haven't got the chance to watch it yet, but I'll probably watch it after I get off here.
Yeah, I was actually trying to see if the axles would hold and the plastic diffs would hold, because I do have parts coming for it to make it stronger. But I turned the punch all the way down to 1 and figure go out there and see if it'll handle the power. Slashes do, and slashes are a lot weaker than these Arma diffs and axles. So
Yeah.
I figured it should be strong, so I put it on some hoons and got on it pretty hard. Didn't break anything, so I'm impressed.
Nice.
Awesome. My cousin just got the Outcast. I actually just I put all new RPM arms on it for him because he broke it. He broke both rear lower A arms within the first 20 minutes that he had it.
Yeah. On what kind of car?
The 4S Outcast.
Yep.
He broke
That's
the
like
stock
me.
one, so I went ahead and ordered him all RPM for the front and the back, and I put him on yesterday. And we got out ripping on that video I uploaded today. We got ripping, and he lost the wheel.
Oh.
I don't know how he lost the wheel because I had all the nuts tight, but I don't know. But we ended up finding another nut and getting it put back on. But that thing's pretty quick too, really. I mean, I was pretty impressed with it. It just the controllers, the response on that controller though just isn't the greatest at first. You know what I mean? It won't take off like that at first. It like kind of goes and then it starts to come in.
Yeah, the lag. Even when you turn, you go to turn. If the farther away it gets, the worse the lag is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the remote swap is definitely going to be the next thing. I told him that. I'm out of receivers, so waiting for some Futaba receivers to come in. I'm sticking on a Futaba, see what it does.
Yeah, I told him that for sure. I told him, I said, man, you're going to have to get a different receiver or something for that thing.
Yeah, that and the rear shocks. I took mine out the first time, broke a rear shock, a rear control arm. So, and now I noticed one of the rear shocks is leaking. So, I don't know. I gotta find a fix for that.
Yeah, I got to get some. I actually got to get some new shocks for my Rustler, man. This is the second stock set, which I had a spare stock set, is why I put it on the front. But I've bent 4 of them, bent 4 of the rods on this Rustler on the front.
Is it the 4x4 Rustler?
Yes, the 4x4. I actually bought the XL5, and I went ahead and upgraded it to full specs to the VXL because that's how I wanted to do it. I wanted to buy the cheaper one, and I wanted to build it up myself. You know what I mean, and do what I could just to tinker with it. But yeah, it's the 4x4 one. Yeah, I have the 2-wheel drive one behind me, but I bought it for my little 7-year-old son. But he loves it. He loves the crap out of that thing.
Yeah, I got a couple of them. I did the Pro Line shocks on them. I basically changed out all the stuff that breaks because they're just like the Slash. So put the Pro Line stuff in there. Put the metal bushing behind the spur.
Yeah, I have
that plastic bushing, one.
The metal bushing.
Yeah,
I don't have the shocks, which I ordered the shocks at the hobby shop, and he called me the other day and told me they were in. And that's before he closed. But I ordered the Pro Line shocks, so I do have the new shocks for him. I just got to go pick them up. I was like, man, because they're like $140 for all 4 of them.
Yep, all 4.
So
it's expensive. Cheap. Nope, it's a good upgrade though.
Yeah.
That's a quick RC. That thing runs real good on the VXL.
Yeah, and actually, when I took it out earlier, it was just got done raining, dude, and I punched it just a few times, man. I could tell. You know what I mean? I could tell. I was like, man, this is a world of difference.
Yeah.
All right, Doug. So, Earl, with all the parts that you have coming in, do you ever actually lose brand new parts because you can't remember where you put them?
Yes.
Because I just did that.
I tore apart my whole garage looking for something I knew I had.
Right.
And couldn't find it.
I just had my Mojave Arms come in its own little box. I never opened the box, and I can't find the box.
Yep.
And it was a small box. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, I'm horrible. I was walking around the other day asking my wife where my phone was, and I couldn't find it, and it was in my other damn hand.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It gets bad. It gets bad sometimes. I think it's like the older I get, the worse it gets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my favorite one is, where's my glasses at? No, I can't remember where my glasses are at.
Dude, you know what? I kid you not. A buddy of mine, we were on the job site, and he's looking around. Like, not frantically, but enough, right? And I look at him, I'm like, what the heck is your problem? And he goes like this. I see my pencil? The pencil was in his mouth. That was a classic right there.
Hey Earl, what do you recommend for masking this thing off for the lines and everything I want to do?
Just that blue body tape is what I use. The blue
just
stuff,
like the painter's tape or actual like
the
RC
painter's tape. No, it's just the painter's tape, the blue one.
Okay.
That way you get some clean lines.
Yeah, because I definitely want the clean lines for sure.
Get some nice fine line pinstriping.
What's that?
I'd say just get some nice fine line pinstriping. Get all those nice curves and flames.
Leave the windows clear this time, or if I want to put the dark stickers in there.
Clear.
I'm leaning towards just leaving them
clear. Absolutely clear. Yeah, can't tell you how many times I've seen black windows. It just looks wrong.
I don't even want to put the I'm not even going to put the Max sticker down the side. I already actually took off the Max stickers off my original body.
Yeah. Stickies, what you working on?
It's my element.
Get them out of yourself at.
I got some high clearance links, so I need to install those at some point.
Nice.
Nice clear windows.
Yeah.
They're talking.
I just finished doing the interior for my Komodo.
Go ahead. Let's see what this
And
is. Here.
I don't think I have anything left on the capper right now. I think it's just the element.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna try detailing up my first interior today on the Mojave. So I want to put some harnesses in it, get rid of the stickers that are falling off and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm really leaning towards. I've been thinking about buying a new RC here for too long, and man, I don't know. I've been leaning towards an X-Max. I don't know why, but I have.
X-Max is a beast of an RC. It truly is.
I've never owned anything that big. You know what I mean? What, 6 scale, right? It's 6 scale, right?
I mean, it's a monster truck, so it's up there. It's heavy, and the biggest thing is playing with it. You need a lot of room to play with it versus the Rustler. You can throw that thing anywhere.
Yeah, I can throw it out in my front yard and play with the Rustler.
Yeah, the X-Max, you need a lot of ground to play with that RC.
Yeah, I mean, even the Max, I have a hard time playing with it in the front of the yard because it's so torquey. You know what I mean? It's just got so much torque. It's hard to play with in the front of the yard.
Exactly.
So,
and that's what
I mean. I want the X-Max, but man, whenever my cousin got that Arma, that Outcast, man, I kind of want an Outcast too, or a Notorious.
Yeah, I mean, they're fun for stunts. They love the wheelie and flip,
Yeah.
And that's why, I always recommend that Creighton 6S if you want a fun basher.
Yeah, I thought about Creighton too. I mean, I thought about a Creighton 4S or 6S as well.
Yeah, the 4S line is just it's a little weak.
Yeah.
So the 6S line definitely.
The 6S line works. Well, I mean, there's a lot of people too that talk about the X-Max, like the 8S and then the 6S, and a lot of people are saying the 6S motor is better than the 8S motor.
They put the 6S motor running on 8S, and but you're overspinning it, so it will eventually burn out. But yeah. But the 8S motor's plenty that comes in it. So the new one, no ESC problems, none of that. So.
Good deal. That's probably what I'm leaning for. I'll probably buy an X-Max first, and then I'll probably maybe buy my first Arma.
Yep, the X-Max is definitely a must-have RC. I feel if you're bashing.
Yeah. I mean, that's my favorite thing to do is bash. So.
Yeah, I've been getting into crawling because I can't go out much. So we're actually taking the crawlers I have and crawling up the stairs and crawling over the couches and staying inside doing that stuff. So
I've been wanting to crawl. I've been wanting the little is the SEX 10 or whatever it is, or XCX 24.
Yeah, I have the TRX 4s, but yeah.
I've been wanting stuff for in the house just to mess around with and crawl over the dogs and stuff.
Yep. Yeah, I have a Wraith that I've never even run, So.
Yeah, I know how that goes. My Typhon has been sitting for almost 2 months. It's almost
what happens when you got 100 RC cars.
Yeah, well, and it's I love going to the skate park. I love going to the BMX park, and with the we haven't really had that much rain here except for the last couple of weeks, and we got real busy at work, so I couldn't go during the week when the kids are not there. So now every weekend, the skate parks are just packed, and the BMX park is almost as bad as the skate park. So just about every time I put my Typhon out in the front yard, I break something. There's just too many curbs around for me to run into.
Yep.
Yeah, well, we got one skate park around here, and it's always packed. I can't go to it. And then our BMX track, it's shut down, and it's got so many weeds and stuff growed on it. I tried to actually get a hold of the parks department and told them, like, look, I'll go down there and take care of it for free, if you've let us come down there and run our RCs on it. But of course, they never got back with me. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the our BMX park it's pretty well manicured. They take pretty good care of it because like I said, on the weekends there's usually at least 20 or 30 kids out there, and all the dads are out there while the kids are riding around. Most of the dads are out there pulling weeds, fixing jumps. So it stays nice, but as soon as I take the RC car out, they all freak out.
Yep. Yeah, I have to get up real early to hit the skate parks so the kids aren't there. So, and it's been raining in Cali for the last week and a half. So,
yeah, it's
haven't
been
been
pretty
able
bad
to,
here in Indiana too. It's been raining a lot
Yeah.
here in Indiana. We'll get 60 degrees one day, and then it'll be snowing the next. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or pouring rain or
insane.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping to get out today and do some crawling, and I kept seeing that there was no rain. It's like, oh, I got plenty of time. Sure enough, 2:30, 3 o'clock this afternoon, the rain comes. Right about the time I was like ready. And
Yeah, it started sleeting here earlier. Before it started raining, it was sleeting for a while, and then it started turning into rain.
Nitro Eugene, what's going on, man? We're doing good.
Yeah, I was out making the video earlier, and towards the end of it, it started to sprinkle. So that was my cue to head inside.
Yeah, out there where you live, though, it like rains, and then like it'll be like dry like 10 minutes later, right?
Well, see,
Yeah.
right now, Earl's worried about it raining COVID down on him.
Exactly.
It's bad. I mean, it's bad over. You live in California, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's 40 million people you got to worry about in that state compared to a lot of other states, like my state. We're nowhere near that. We might be 1 million maybe or somewhere around. We're not a lot.
Yeah,
Nothing like that.
We're watching New York. New York has got 3,000 cases, and we're up at like 500 or 600 now. So it's like we're following what happened to them.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to nip it in the butt, but gotta get them. Got to stay home. Got these people.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do that. People just, people are not realizing. People are running around saying, "Oh, it ain't gonna affect me," or this and that, or that. But that's not the way you got to look at it, man.
You got to look at the elderly.
Look at the elderly.
You might be okay. I'll probably
people
be
that aren't
okay
physically that have hidden problems, I guess you would say, that they don't, it affects people like that too. So.
Yeah, heart, lung, any of that stuff. So any of those diseases will hit you hard. So
yep.
yeah, we're relatively low population here where I'm at. I'm about 60 miles north of Los Angeles, so we're not quite as dense as LA, San Francisco. New York is so tightly packed. I think that's part of why they're having worse problems is there's so many people living in Manhattan. And
yeah, they a lot of their traveling is by subway and walking and all that stuff too there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they're so packed, it's so crammed up over there. We're just country boys over here where I'm from in Indiana, so.
Oh, I was raised out in the country too. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, my aunt and uncle used to live in Fort Wayne.
Fort Wayne, yeah, that's just Fort Wayne's probably I'd probably say about an hour north of me, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, I got 2 cousins that live in Speedway.
Mm-hmm.
And
yep.
I think the rest of that side of my family all moved to Ohio.
Yep, I'm right on the border of Ohio. I can get to Ohio in like 10 minutes from my house.
All right.
clean
Well,
up the rust
I'm gonna
here.
jump on. I'm gonna jump off. My phone is beeping saying it's about to die.
All right, Earl.
Okay. All right, Earl.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah,
See
Earl.
you guys later.
Yep. Take it easy, buddy.
All right. I'll see you guys in the chat.
Yep. You gonna get that
Whoa,
thing
we'll
going
stick-
tonight? Musty guy?
Yeah, I did. I actually did get it going. I was running it on the carpet while you guys were talking.
Oh, okay. Good deal.
So the slipper is definitely still slipping. So I have to walk.
Tighten her down all the way.
Yeah, I gotta crank it.
Crank it down.
Yep. I don't think it's going to be anything epic, but it'll be nice to see it run anyway.
Right. Well, how old did you say it was?
Early 90s, late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, heck yeah, it'd be awesome to see it. It'd definitely be epic to see it run.
Trash Ninja, you going to show up or what, guy? What about you, Mets guy? Come on. What's going on?
Got a little bit of GoPro footage I'm going to upload tomorrow, the Max, running it yesterday.
What GoPro are you running?
The Hero 4.
Hero 4?
Yeah, the Hero Session.
Yep.
I usually just mount it right on top of the, I've got the GoPro mounts and everything. I just mount it right on top of there.
Right.
Right on top of the truck and just let her eat. I mean, it's pretty scratched up, banged up from all the crashing and stuff, but oh well. It is what it
It's
is.
designed for.
Yep.
Yeah, when I got the Hero 8, I have my Hero 7 is now my car mount camera.
Yeah.
How are you liking the 8? Because obviously, you know, when a new camera comes out, you see sometimes a lot more negatives than you do positives. And as far as my 7 goes, I have had 0 issues with it, other than it burning up the battery. But that's because I'm recording at 120.
Yeah. The stabilization with the 8 is improved.
Yeah.
They definitely made it better, but now that I have the 8, upgrading from the 7 probably wasn't that much of a change.
Right. So the improvement wasn't marked enough.
Yeah.
What's the price point on those two?
I think the 8 is $399. I don't think the 7 they dropped the price for it much. I think it's still at like $350 or $329.
I think when I got mine, I actually got it at $324.99 from Walmart in New Hampshire. So that was a great price. I just walked up to the guy. I showed him an online price, and he goes, and I said, "Yo, will you match the price?" And he said, "Show it to me." I showed it to him. He goes, "Yep, you got it."
My cousin got a 7 like in a trade or whatever, and he don't even know how to use it. So I'm trying to talk him into just selling it to me. I was like, I told him, I said, "Man, I'll give you $150 for it."
Right.
Trade or whatever. I mean, you don't ever use it, so.
Lawsuit costume. What's going on, guy?
Finally got it to work. Holy crap.
Yeah, he goes.
I restarted my computer like 4 times.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, that's awesome. Earl just picked up a Hero 7 on sale. Well, what's on sale though? How much is a sale? And what is the difference between the 7 silver and the 7 black? What, one's Bluetooth and the other one's not?
The color.
Yeah.
I think the silver edition has it won't go as high as resolution as the black editions will.
Okay.
So I believe like the black will do 4K in 60 and I think 1080 up to 120.
Yeah.
And then the silver will only do like 1080 at 60.
Yeah.
My cousin, he got the black one, so it'd be a good deal, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If I can talk you out of it.
I think if I get another GoPro, it's definitely going to be the 7 black. I've had 0 problems and I love it.
Yeah.
If he keeps on breaking that outcast he's got, or it keeps on breaking it, then I'm like, hey man, you know what I mean?
Plus,
We're gonna have to work something out here.
the 7 you can replace the lens. With the 8 you can't.
Yep. And
Really?
that's why I'm running a Polar Pro
There you
ND
go.
ND filter.
Yep. Now, how much did you have to buy that for?
I got a set of 3 for $60, which I normally use an ND filter anyhow. But I decided to get the Polar Pro because they use really good glass.
Yeah.
And that is basically my lens protector.
I use the Polar Pros on my Phantom.
Yeah.
Definitely a good lens or glass.
Yeah, I have on the Hero 7, I have I think it's the Neewer ND filters.
So LNR.
Yeah.
You already have an X Max right there with the black and
That's
orange.
the Max. That's the
No,
Max,
no.
bro. That's my
No.
business.
With the black and orange seats right there. That's an X Max.
Oh yeah, my big golf cart.
That's the size right there.
That's the size. Well, heck, then that's just about like my 4-wheeler. Then
There you go. The X Max is just a scaled down Razor.
it probably goes a lot faster than this thing, though.
Probably. God, what are you working on? Anything good?
Oh, I'm just tinkering around with Kaiju.
Yeah.
The Kaiju.
Yeah, she's filthy. We were out playing in the mud, and this was the first time I haven't broken it in quite a while.
Really? What do you guys think about the Kaiju?
I personally like it.
Yeah, I like it a lot too. I haven't had too many issues with it as long as I'm not being stupid.
Yeah.
And landed up on one tire or something like that. But
Plus, you're also dealing with colder weather too, so
yeah, that's the biggest thing. Like I think our warmest so far has been, I think 51 degrees. So
yeah.
Wow. And that's my coldest.
Yeah, exactly.
Easy, babe. Easy, baby doll. We're done with these. No more. That's your last one. That's your last one. That's your last one, honey. Let Daddy sit down.
Trash Ninja, apparently your job is essential because you still have to show up. Trash Ninja works at a hobby shop. So apparently Trash Ninja is one of the essential workers still. That's a riot.
Yeah, I have. I don't know why I'm classified as partly essential because I'm in construction. So
Right.
but like
Well,
we
if something breaks, you've got to be available to fix it.
yeah. Yeah, I think about the only projects that we were working on that actually got shut down was we're doing a residence inn and a couple little like residential jobs, but we've got a couple schools we're doing and something down at the Navy base. But yeah, we asked everybody, are you guys going to shut down? If you are, we'll send everybody home. And everybody's like, nope. We're essential. We're staying running. The schools, especially with all the kids going home, makes it easier for everybody to do their job.
True. Yep. Yeah, that's one of the things I was thinking because we're actually supposed to be getting snow obviously this is New England over here, so I have no idea what we're really going to get for snow, but I've only thrown my plow on realistically for one real storm this year, which is insane. And I heard that there was a potential of snow coming, but I almost feel like I'm not even going to waste my time putting my plow on, because what this is saying rain all those days. So, yeah. I think I'm going to be taking my plow out to my backyard track. I'm going to just move some dirt around in my backyard track with it this year. At least it'll get some use.
Yeah.
Mets RC, who's this guy?
There he is. Been a while.
Hold on. I got to turn my stuff down real quick.
Look at that guy.
There we go.
Look at what he's sporting on his hand. You see, notice anything on his hand right there?
A wedding ring. That's new.
I know. Check it out.
Wow. Welcome to the club, Mets.
Yeah, it took me long enough. Only 35 years.
Now, see, Metz has the right idea right there. He's got a nice SCX24. He doesn't have to go outside. He can just buzz it around inside and stay COVID free.
I got 2 of them now, and the third one is supposed to be here this week.
A third one?
Yep, the C10.
Oh, geez. Awesome. Now,
Yeah,
Metz, are you liking those things?
yeah. So far, I've had a lot of fun with them. Really, I mean, I haven't really been doing much RCing lately. I've just now, everybody knows I've been taking a break, but I'm just now got to the point where I just ordered like $100 worth of parts tonight, or in between Friday and today. So
there you go.
I can finally start putting these cars back together and get back to putting a couple of little horrible Mets RC videos on the internet.
Nice. Looking forward to that.
That and I got my new bird that'll be here this week too. So
hey, did you see that video that I sent you?
Yeah, that was awesome, dude.
Wasn't that a riot?
I'm gonna try to do that with mine. I want to see what he does with it.
That was so awesome. So there was like a little what are those birds called? Conures?
That was I think that one was some type of lovebird that in that video, but mine's a conure.
Yeah. So it was a riot. The thing was actually playing with one of those little vector robots. It was a riot.
There was something else I wanted to try. I wanted to try those tracks on the Cosmo.
Yeah, fucking RC Addict right there is saying that he's considered essential because he works for a forklift company and drives a truck. So, yeah, we know that.
Yeah, that's definitely important.
Yeah.
Without that, nobody has any TP to overstock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
funny.
ordered a whole new set of tracks today. I guess I got confused. I did have the actual vector track. For some reason, I thought I had the Cosmos. So now I got Cosmos in the mail as of today. Uh-oh. He's awake. So when's that Habao going to be done?
The thing, the JRX Pro, it's basically all set. I was just running it on the carpet. I just got to figure out exactly where I want to put the receiver, based upon the 2 ways that I can run the batteries, doing a 3S sideways, and then a 2S actually fits right inside the pocket, which is nice.
Yeah.
So
Why not just set it right on top of your servo there?
yeah, the thing is though, is the wire won't make it to the servo like rooted.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah, I got her.
the servo itself has a longer wire, which I could probably route in a different way. But also having this battery pack, it's going to have to run. The battery pack is actually going to have to sit on top of the wire when I do this. So I'll have to figure that out too. There is a little bit of a hump at this end, so maybe I could run the wire maybe in behind here. I could do like what Kevin Talbot did, and he just took a hammer and he smashed the whole corner of the battery and kind of made his own little channel. So
Yeah, it's amazing when you don't want to damage the battery, you can beat the hell out of it.
yeah, exactly.
And or when you don't want to, and then when you take it out in the car and it just gets one little in it, then the battery explodes and has a meltdown.
The set may end up going in my crawler. I don't know yet. Just haven't figured that out yet. We'll see. Figure I'll just run it the way it is and see how it acts and get a couple of speed runs out of it. Do a 2S and a 3S, and if it survives a 3S, I don't know. Maybe that'll be it. And I'll just put it back up on the shelf and be done with it. Scavenge the electronics again and put them in the crawler. Looks like it's L&R Daddy Jungle Gym here. You got no volume on you.
I think you're on mute, Eleanor.
I think what happens is it's the stupid StreamYard.
Oh,
I'm going to take them out and then put them back in again. Two Boys has this issue all the time. Eleanor, are you there? No. What the heck? Jump out for a second, jump back in. See if that works.
Hey, guy, did you see that message that I put on the moderator group? This is the second live stream that I do not see in the subscription feed.
Yeah. I replied to that. It's probably because he changed the thumbnail and he's got his mask on again.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it popped out again.
Yeah.
What?
I have to click on the notification. I think that may be why our numbers have been running low all day.
Because of a mask.
Yep.
That's crazy. You got literally people titling it COVID-19, the China virus, and like everybody else is fine, but because I've got a mask on?
I think they're picking on you. I swear that they are, because I've seen so many and it's like, what the heck is going on?
That's a riot. Yeah, because it's only showing 11.
Yeah.
Just like Deontay said that True Boys is live, and I went looking for the True Boys, and I don't see where they're live at yet either.
Really?
So it might be the same situation.
and Harley and Scale Builder Build are both doing a
Good now.
cross live.
Yeah, you
I know Harley's live.
That's crazy. So that
No, I
means,
haven't
like, I
been
guess
reading.
I better throw away the gas mask then.
It sounds like it.
What the heck? So I guess I shouldn't protect myself.
No, it's not allowed.
That's insane.
Oh yeah, the True Boys, theirs is down too. I wonder why.
No notification for them either?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard them other guys talking about it, and I just looked, and I'm like, yeah, that one isn't up there either.
Exactly. That's what I've been looking for ever since Deontay left.
I got it earlier. It came across the top of my screen.
Well, one thing.
Heck, that's probably been 20 minutes ago.
And it
I
made,
didn't even get a notification for them, but I'm not sure if I can get notified when they go live, though.
Yeah, I didn't get. I don't have it on my feed either.
Even when you click on Guy's page on his profile on YouTube, I can't even find the live where we're currently live right now.
That's not cool.
Yeah, so even if people knew you were going live, they wouldn't be able to find you unless they had the bell.
So then I guess my channel's flagged for some reason. That's messed up. Nice. Well, you know what? I do have a notification. It says not suitable for most advertisers. But I'm not even monetized right now. I'm live.
Wow.
That's messed up.
Yeah, YouTube has been all kinds of messed up since January. I've noticed my views are way down.
Yeah, actually, my Joe Daddy's Garage, my buddy there, he was telling me that even for himself, his channel has basically been hacked, which is crazy. I'll tell you right now, LNR, that is the most important time you're having right now.
Oh, right here, this one.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's the best.
Oh, trust me, I know. I've got one that's getting ready to turn 21 this year. Then I got one that's getting ready to turn 11 next month. She'll be 2, and then I got one at 7.
That's crazy. That's so awesome. I'll tell you, sometimes I miss those days.
Yeah, they're great. They're great. Trust me, I love it. I wouldn't change it for anything in the world.
No, definitely
They're
not.
honoring sometimes, but so was I when I was little. So
Exactly.
I was the same way.
Yep, you're having the best time right there.
Say hi.
Hi.
That thing out of your mouth. Now say hi. Say hi.
Did you guys hear about how? Did you guys hear about how some of the teens that how they do like the Tide Pod challenge and whatever challenges that they have out there? That the new challenge was coughing on all the produce in the grocery stores.
Yeah, that would be some kind of challenge for a bunch of
Are
idiots.
you kidding? Coughing on the produce and recording it.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I might have did that, except not on the produce. I was standing in line and there was like so many people because Walmart only has like the limited people available. So I started coughing and people like went, "You go first."
That's how you do it. That's how you get to what you need to get to.
Yeah, that's what I did too. And I was like, well, and it's like for me, actually, I was coughing because I had to, because I've had health problems since like August, but it has nothing to do with that. But it was like, hey, that's kind of cool.
It's gonna work.
It's gonna work. I'm gonna have to do that more often. But,
Oh.
What do you want now? Oh, there's the other one. Video games. Getting off of gaming. What do you want? A cup of milk? All right, I'll get you one in a minute, okay? I'll be right in. And then get me something to drink, too. I'll grab you one. I'll yell at you, okay? All right. Bye. That was just starting.
All right, guys. I figured I'd get on here for a minute, but I got some stuff I got to go do. It was nice seeing everybody.
Yeah. See you, Max.
Later, Mats.
Gone. He's gone. I'm not going to get off here, but I'm going to grab my boy some milk real quick, so I'll be right back. We're not leaving. Come on. Let's go get Charlie some milk real quick, and then we'll get right back. Come on, hurry up. Get Bobby some milk. Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Tell Charlie his milk's out here. Milk's on the stove, Charlie. All right.
I cannot find a tape to tape this wire down. I was figuring I was just going to use duct tape, but I can't even find that. Looks like that was nice.
What is it, baby doll? Baby girl.
Live stream notification showed up 45 minutes ago. You saw the notification, but RC Trucking RC Addict though, is that because you're a subscriber or did you just like randomly see it? Because that's the weird part. Because obviously Gus is a subscriber and he didn't even get a notification. That's messed up.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't get it at all.
I got it. I knew when you were on.
Actually, when you first posted it, and then you had the other thumbnail,
right,
that was up. But as soon as you changed the thumbnail, then it disappeared.
I wonder if that's what it has to do with changing the thumbnail or something. I don't know.
Actually, I think the only reason I seen it is because when you posted about it being live in 30 minutes,
right?
Then I clicked on the reminder button. That's probably why I seen it.
Okay.
Because it says remind me or whatever, notify me.
Right.
Yeah, it's funny. It shows up on my.
It showed up for you, Stickies?
It shows up on the menu on the right hand side, but like when I click on the subscription, it doesn't pop up.
Yeah, it doesn't show up in your feed. It just shows up on the, like you have to actually see it on the left-hand side on the,
Yeah.
yep.
Be careful, baby.
Yeah, True Boys is the same way. It shows up on the left-hand side, but it doesn't come up on the.
It's weird because theirs doesn't have anything to do with it at all.
I don't know. I can't figure it out. I think one time it got up to like 46 people, and that was midday. So I don't get it.
Yeah, actually, I don't know. It's been kind of weird because usually yours are at least like 30 people usually.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
So what are we still at? Like 11? 14.
14. Yeah.
14. Oh, so Trucking RC Addict is a subscriber, so that's probably why. Yeah, it's messed up. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do my gas mask anymore. I guess I'm being told or I'm being slapped by YouTube or something. But that's really dumb.
What you got, baby? You got 2 of them up there?
Where did that go? Mets disappeared.
Yeah,
Yeah, he said he had to leave.
Oh.
He had to go.
Well, he's married now, so a little bit different.
Heck, we've been together for 16 years, and I don't even really wear my wedding ring.
I haven't worn my wedding ring for probably 10 years probably.
I just don't wear mine because of the field I'm in. You know what I mean? I don't want to get it hung up. Or
Yeah,
Right.
that's the same for me because most of the jobs that I work, it's like they actually require you not to wear it because you can actually, catch it on something or whatever.
Yeah, cut your finger off or something like that. Yeah. Well, there goes the Rustler 4x4 stickers. I went ahead and peeled them off the side of the Rustler too. Got bored.
So I think it's supposed to rain. I think that's what I saw. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. So that'll be garbage. No. So it looks like it's not going to rain until 4, so at least I'll be able to get this thing out there and see what it does.
Uh-oh. New video coming up tomorrow.
Couple of them. I still got to open up that airplane that I got.
Yeah, you got a plane?
Yeah. So what happens is I have one of my clients. He's 95 years old, and he used to fly when he was younger, like real planes, right? And then he moved on to, after he stopped flying real planes, he bought a few gas planes, and he was running those for a long time. But he's 95, so he hasn't flown in years. And I feel bad for him because when you think about it, somebody like him is always looking at this right here, the time clock. 95 years old. So I bought that thing right there, the Turbo Timber.
Yeah.
I basically bought that essentially for him so I can take him flying. So,
well, that's cool.
I mean,
that's awesome of you.
He is literally one of the people that, I mean, he's not looking at a calendar. He's like, he's told me a couple of times. I mean, he's an awesome help. But this corona crap, I think is kind of screwing things up for that, because I don't want to go there and if I have it and I don't know, I don't want him to die because of me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's in perfect health. He'll still run up a ladder. Whenever I set up a ladder on the back side of his house, I'll be on the front side of his house. I'll look over and he's coming up the ladder. I'm like, get off my ladder, will you? I don't want you to do that.
My great grandpa, he actually died when he was 97, and he actually fell off the roof. That's how he died. It wasn't because of anything like that. You know, he was my grandpa, my great grandpa, and my uncle. They had a carpenter business together, and that's how he actually died. Was he fell off the roof?
Oh, that's rough. That's real rough.
Well, he really enjoyed doing it, so for him, he was probably happy that that's how he went. You know.
Yeah. Still, that's just I wouldn't want anything to happen to this guy, you know.
I need to get a battery for this thing, but I bought this for my 21-year-old son, and he never flew it. I mean, it's pretty good size.
Right.
And I've always wanted to fly it, but I don't have a battery for it. I need to order one for it. It's never even been in the air.
Oh yeah, that's one of those. I've got one of those.
Is that the one?
I don't even know if it's any good or not. I know what I paid. Like, I'm wanting to say, I know I paid over $100 for it. Maybe it's closer to $200.
It'll fly. It definitely will fly. Yep. No, I know exactly that kind. I have. I don't even know where mine is. I think mine's upstairs.
Yeah, but I know I gave over $100 and something for it. He never even flew it.
Right. Yeah, that has the opposing blades. One spins one way, the other one spins the other way.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's got the fly bar on the top to help keep it level.
Yep. Ooh. Ooh, she says. Ooh. Sit down there. Oh man. Back to the grind tomorrow.
Yeah. It's a good thing though. At least you're working, you know what I mean? There's some people out there that don't.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
You know?
Yeah, I'm gonna do most of my work's gonna be done at home.
And that's fortunate for you too. That's good.
Yeah. Well, I just started back to work in January. I put my business back to part-time because I had a customer of mine that was really, really hurting for help.
Right.
And, he made me an offer that made sense. So I went ahead and went back to work, and things were blowing up, and then all of a sudden this started happening, and he just said, do yourself a favor and stay home as much as you can, only come into the office if you have to. And
right. Which that in itself is kind of a blessing too.
Yeah.
Yeah. What, baby? What on?
Oh, I hear somebody coughing in the background.
That was me.
Oh, that's it. It's over.
It's over.
Yeah, so I just got me some new license plates.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Dude, those look awesome.
Those are awesome.
It's 307 Scoot. He's got a YouTube channel, Scott.
Yeah.
He does them, and he did some more. He did some more logo stickers as well.
Now those logo stickers, are all those the die cut ones, like they're rounded around your lettering, or are they just square stickers?
No, these are cut out around the.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, those are good. Those are nice right there.
And yeah, I tell you what, he does a heck of a job, and he's considerably cheaper than the company I was using before.
Right.
I think it was $15 a sheet.
Wow.
And the last stickers I had was another company, and they were like $27 a sheet. So
Wow.
Were they? Did you have to buy so many sheets?
yeah, from the previous guy, I had to buy 2 sheets minimum. 307 Scoot, he'll do 1 sheet at a time. But
what's his name again?
it's 307_Scoot is his channel. And then if you just send him an email from there, he'll hook up with you on Facebook Messenger.
307_Scoot.
SCOOT.
Yep.
I'll have to check him out.
Yeah.
307_Scoot.
Really, really good quality. And yeah, he just does them from home. And I think I messaged him on Friday and went back and forth with him a couple of times on the license plate. He just wanted to know like what month, and I mean he's got so much detail in it. There's actually the registration number is on the tag. In California we have the year tag, and down at the bottom there's always a serial number, and he actually goes as far as the serial number on there. I can't even see it, but I know it's there.
That's awesome.
But yeah, for the price, I haven't found anybody that is even close to his price, and the quality is outstanding.
That's what I was just going to ask you. How's the quality? So is it a waterproof sticker?
Yeah, yeah. I just tested one out yesterday in the water on the back of the Komodo.
See, that looks mint.
And, yeah, stayed on perfectly fine.
Demo RC is telling LNR, sounds like a dry cough.
Yeah, it is a dry cough, bud. Yes, Demo, it is.
See what I mean? Isn't it nuts now when somebody coughs now? You kind of got to be like, whoa. See? Oh.
Shoot, I'm usually like this all with my allergies and stuff during the winter time.
You know what? I cough year round. So all of my customers already know I cough, so there's no difference.
I'm that way too. In the winter
I do it a lot anyway. I do it a lot anyway, so it don't matter.
Yeah, I cough all the time too.
Oh God,
because of that thing.
Yeah.
The old vape. Actually, I'm gonna run and go grab me a cough drop.
There you go.
Yeah, definitely send Scott a message, and you can send him artwork, and he'll make the sticker up for you, or he'll even do artwork for you if you need artwork done. He can throw something together.
Right.
Well, there you go.
I think that's the biggest thing right there is trying to figure out what you want something to look like. You know what I mean? I just work with my hands. I don't really work with my mind. You know what I mean? So, you have people that are out there that are graphic designers, and that's what they do. And they sometimes, even somebody that's not a graphic artist, they might just have a knack for, being able to design something. So are your designs all your designs?
This one I sent to him.
Yeah.
And then my other one, which is my business, I sent that one to him as well.
Right. Now, what does the stickies stand for? Does that stand for anything?
So When I was younger, my name is Richard, so everybody used to call me Dick.
Yeah.
And my best friend's name is Steve, and we've been racing together since we were, I don't know, 7 or 8 years old.
Right.
And we just combined our name together.
Sticky.
Steve and Dick became Stick, and it didn't sound right, so we were like, well, Sticky sounds cooler, so that's where it came from.
That's cool.
Stickers
Though.
it is.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool.
Like that's kind of where my name comes from. Like my name is actually Matt, but I call myself Gus all the time because my friends call me Gus.
Yep.
It's just one of those things, you know, and it just kind of sticks with you.
Yeah.
So where did L&R come from?
It actually come from L's for my name or my middle name, what I go by, and R is for my cousin's name.
Cool.
So L&R, you know, we pretty much tried to start this channel together, even though he has had no input or anything to do
no
with
input whatsoever.
Right. So my wife's like, well, why don't you just change the name? I was like, well, I mean, I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. So it ain't no racing thing or anything. I mean, I do racing, but I don't race RC cars. I've been racing those up there. I've been racing dirt track. I race dirt track go-karts during the summer and all that stuff. So
that's awesome.
I do circle track.
That is cool.
Yeah, that's why I switched to RC. I used to run motocross, but after my back died and my knees died and my shoulder died and my ankle died from so many crashes, you know, it's one of those things where RC is kind of like, it's almost like motocross, but you don't have to actually crash and get hurt.
Yeah, I sold all my stuff this winter, all my go-kart stuff, all my race, like my actual race car and all that other stuff. I sold it this winter, so I don't know if I'm going to buy a new one or if I'm just going to take this next season off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of to be done with it or to maybe refresh at some point?
Probably refresh at some point. I don't know if I'll be done with it. Racing's in my blood, so.
That's where when I got rid of my dirt bike and my quad, it was something that at the time I never thought I would do. And then I got rid of I actually traded the dirt bike for a Jeep. And then I sold the Jeep for way more than I traded the dirt bike for, it worked out financially for me. I never even had a chance to title the Jeep or anything. It literally went from my hands. I did the brakes on it. I put it on Craigslist, and it was literally gone in 2 days.
Well, you know what I got when I sold all my go-kart stuff, don't you?
What?
That thing up behind me up there.
Oh.
I got all those up there and this one right here. I got all those.
Right.
When I sold my stuff.
Yep.
So, because I mean, I've always liked RC cars and all that stuff, but I've never really got like into like the big hobby grade ones.
Yeah.
And then this past year, you know, right before Christmas, I've been wanting one for a long time. Trust me, it's not.
Oh, these hobby grade RCs, they'll eat your pocket too.
But then I told my wife, I was like, oh, I'm just going to get some RC cars, you know, and take a break for a while, you know, probably for the season for go-kart racing. And I promise it won't cost as much, honey. And then like every week now there's stuff in the mail for my RC cars. And she's like, what do you mean? You know, you might as well have kept your go-kart.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. It's still cheaper. Plus, when you get older,
it is cheaper. That's why I told her. I said, it's cheaper in the long run. I'm buying a $12 part versus a $60-something tire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, one tire is like $60-something for my go-kart. And that's just a tire. That's not the rim, you know, or anything like that.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the rear tire on my 450 was about $130, and that was probably 3 good weekends of riding, and it was junk.
I think a new set of all 4 tires for my go-kart was like $300 to $400. You know what I mean? For all new tires. Because usually on those, it's not just one you got to buy at a time. It's usually you got to buy a whole new set.
Right. Yep.
Because in dirt track go-kart racing, it's all about the tire. The tire game is where it's at.
Yeah.
So you get guys rolling in there with 30, 40 sets of tires. I mean, cleaning them and prepping them and washing them every time. I got a few buddies that still race, and they got about 3 or 4 cars. So they might call me up and, might want me to race sometime this next season, one of their cars a couple times, which I probably will.
Yeah, I think
And you don't have to spend the money, and you just drive somebody else's car.
Right. So that's what I'd rather do anyways.
the last go-kart I had was I think it was 1988. It was a Coyote Bullet.
Old style.
Yeah, I think I'm about 5 miles away from Jim Hall's kart racing school down in Oxnard.
We got a lot of dirt tracks like around here. I go to Ohio a lot because I'm so close to Ohio. So there's a lot of dirt tracks in Ohio. And then we got a few here in Indiana. I travel all around through here. It's where we usually race at.
Yeah, there are a few racetracks around Indiana for sure.
Yeah. I grew up around dirt track racing, big cars. My uncle drove, he drove late model, and one of my best friends still drives a late model, and a couple modifieds.
Yeah, I was brought up on midgets and sprint cars.
Yep.
I got my buddy Corey. We've been friends since junior high. He's got his sprint car school here at Ventura Raceway.
Yeah, I grew up in racing too. My dad, he ran street stock from about 1985 until probably 95ish, and that was always fun. For me, like I was only 95. How old was I? Well, I was 18 then, but about the time I was 16, I would actually run the I forget what they called it, but it was basically kind of like women's class, but it was like for people like 16 to 18 years old. I can't remember what it was called, but I used to run that with his car, and it was just so much fun.
Oh yeah, I never raced dirt bikes, but I used to do freestyle motocross when I was younger.
Oh yeah.
When I was in high school and stuff, I did freestyle motocross for a while, for probably about 4 years.
Yeah.
I had a buddy who raced motocross in high school, and he kind of got me into the motocross thing, and I leaned more towards the freestyle, and he was more of the racer.
Yeah, for me, I used to do freestyle, but after you crash a few times, it's kind of like you get the doctor bills pile up. You're like, man, I got to quit doing this stuff.
Yeah, I shattered my right knee, and to this day, on part of my knee, still is numb, and I still can't really feel it.
That's the way mine is too. I shattered my knee. I came into what do you call a ramp sideways. I shattered my hip, shattered my knee, all in one thing. And after that, I was like, I'm done. It's like I still can't feel my leg from my knee all the way up to my hip.
Right. I ended up getting done. I ain't trying to be no Travis Pastrana. That guy's broke everything and had so many concussions. I can't believe he still rides.
I can't believe he can still walk.
That's for sure.
Too.
Yeah, he's that kid is made out of
he's a good guy too,
and rubber.
I met him. I met him and Jolene Van Vault and all them. I met them at this moto. It's called Moto. Moto Extreme down in Brookville down here, man. And they were super, super nice, man. Just down to earth.
Yeah, he is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. He's just got that.
He was down there. He was good people for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he just has a different kind of mindset.
Oh yeah, he's got that. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that it's like there's no such thing as can't. It's just how hard you want to try. So he'll keep trying it, and you'll see like in some of his videos, it's surprising he doesn't die sometimes because he just keeps trying and trying and trying.
Oh, yeah, he gets knocked out and everything else.
Yep. But then he talks.
I've always been into that extreme stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, he talks and he has that southern thing, and he's all happy and.
Oh, what you doing, silly? Well, it went down on the floor. You have to go get it now. Go get it, baby. I ain't getting it. You go get it. Okay?
Vince Vargas giving you a thumbs up, Gus.
I was trying to find some of my old flat track pictures, but my computer is like a labyrinth. So much junk on here, I can't find anything half the time.
See, before I got into actual racing go-karts, we used to just, there was about a half a dozen of us, and we used to do the backyard kart racing. That was more fun than actually racing. I mean, everybody would go out and buy a Harbor Freight Predator motor, you know what I mean, and throw them on their race carts and go and just cook out some burgers, drink some beer, and get out there and tear some stuff up.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's the way lawnmower racing is around here right now. They can get these Predator motors and they throw in a lawnmower and away they go around a track. And a lot of times the tracks are just like people's backyards and stuff. You know, it's so much fun.
Oh yeah, that's when you're having fun. When you actually start racing, that's when it becomes more of a competition. You're spending money. And
yeah, I think that's probably me and my buddy. That's probably most of where we had most of our fun was riding around on the 70s in the backyard, just beating each other to death.
Yep.
Like Cletus McFarland.
Yeah,
that's right,
brother.
I can't.
Hell yeah, brother.
It was supposed to come to Indianapolis next month, but they postponed it till August. I got tickets.
Yep.
To go see that Cletus in cars.
Dude, look at how far he has made it in that short a time.
Oh my gosh, man. He's done good for himself, man.
He has.
Definitely done good for himself. He's definitely made himself.
It's insane.
And James and Cooper are right along with him. They've helped out a lot too. So.
Right. You know it.
What up, baby girl? It's almost our bedtime, isn't it? Getting close. Even though our kids now they made to where our kids don't go back to school till May 1st now.
Yeah, yep.
Some people are talking like they might end up making it the rest of the year.
Yeah, basically, the end of the year. That's it. The kids have basically been in school for the rest of the year. And that's it. Nothing left.
Well, basically they're doing homeschooling. Like my wife's a teacher.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They've been doing homeschooling and all that kind of stuff. So they won't have to go back to school, but technically they're still going to school.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to do that e-learning and all that stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they our school district has not set any of that up yet.
Yeah.
I told my youngest son, Charlie, he's 7. His school teacher lives directly behind us.
Yeah, that's convenient.
Yeah, we've been doing it now for about a week. Yeah, just a little over a week now, actually.
They gave us a pass on the e-learning and stuff until April 13th because that was like the original date, and they gave the city gave our community a pass. There's no e-learning or nothing. They still have homework that the teachers gave them on their last day. You know what I mean? They're still doing homework, but we haven't had the e-learning yet. But I don't know about after the 13th. I think they were talking about, starting to do e-learning and all that stuff like that online.
Yeah, they pretty much. I think our school district didn't think they were going to be out for very long, maybe a couple weeks or so. So they just sent everybody home.
Yeah, it happened during spring break. Like for us, they're only going to have. Last week they had to do e-learning. Next week is spring break. So then they're hoping to be back to school the 6th, but I don't think that's going to happen the way things are going.
Right.
Yeah, they had ours scheduled to be back April 10th, and then I think it was last Wednesday they changed it to May 8th now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, ours was the 13th, and then they changed it to May 1st.
And I think the governor of
Look at that
California,
thing go.
yeah, the governor of California said he didn't think kids were going to make it back to school before the end of the year. It's alive.
Man, look at that servo, buddy. Look at them wheels. That steering, dude. That thing was like.
Look at that 30-year-old servo work.
Yeah, I know, huh?
Yeah.
It'll work.
Quick for a 30-year-old turbo.
Hey, it'll be nice to rip this thing tomorrow. We'll get some nice GPS speed tests. You all know how much I love my Sky RC GPS piece of crap.
Oh, yeah. You love that thing. I know that.
Yeah, piece of crap.
So far, my third one now has been pretty good. I've done a couple crashes and I haven't ruined it. It was just my first 2 ones were a piece of crap. So third time's a charm, I guess.
I
just got the Bluetooth module.
I popped it apart, and it was sand that actually got inside that little switch right there, which was stopping it from working. So I don't know. We'll see.
I don't have anything that goes fast enough for a GPS.
I got the Bluetooth module on my phone, and I watched a video of a guy. He has a Traxxas Max, and he put on the same wheels, the Desperado 3.8 Badlands, like I did. And he went inside and changed like tire size, and then he got his GPS, and then that, and he got him within like 1 or 2 miles an hour apart, the GPS and the actual module. So I went in there and did everything he did on the Max. So I was able to get it close like he did. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it's right on, but it's got to be close.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually, they're, if you do the same thing, they're usually pretty damn close.
So, Gus, what's the speed I have to beat? 54 on the Kaiju?
On my videos, 55, but I actually did do another speed test that I did do a video on, and I actually got 57 out of it after I put the gyro in it.
Oh! Oh man, because that's one of the things. Obviously, it's going to be my first run back with the Kaiju, maybe tomorrow, and I'm going to go somewhere else because obviously my road just is not long enough to
stay away from that mailbox.
Yeah,
it's probably all right, but it's so narrow.
Yeah, I definitely am trigger shy with that thing near those mailboxes.
I do the same thing in my neighborhood.
Blue road, and I can barely make it. So on your road there, I mean, that's got to be tough.
I guarantee it's tough.
I got a closed road that I can take mine on. That's a straightaway. It's just getting to it. It's just a pain in the neck. It's easy when you're at your house because you just walk out of your house and you go do a speed test. But this is a nice wide open spot. There should be no cars, especially now. Especially now.
Yeah.
When I hit that 52 mile an hour out here on the Max, if I have a road, my road's like yours, RC guy, but I have cars parked on both sides. So I was a little trigger. I was trigger shy too. I think I could have got a little bit more than 52 out of the Max, but
yeah,
I just didn't want to blow somebody's car apart or blow the Max
apart. No, definitely not. Definitely.
Yeah, the speed runs are what kills you usually.
Yep.
Now since I've got the Rustler fixed up, I'm gonna have to do a speed run on it too.
Now, Gus, are you stock on the Kaiju for 57?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, except for the gyro.
Except for the what?
Except for the gyro.
Oh yeah. But that's
That's basically because it's hard to keep it straight, so I put that in just to try it out. But yeah.
Right. That's where I think. Man, I'm telling you, I'm just losing everything. Where's my Dumbo?
What'd you end up getting out of the Max, RC guy?
I think I only got 45 or 48 or 47, something around there.
Yeah.
On 4S, I got 51 out of mine.
I got 52, but like I said, that was out here, and I think I could probably get
to an altitude or something.
Like my Max was completely bone stock, and 51 miles an hour. Which is pretty good because CCXRC, he got 52 miles an hour his stock. So I figured that was pretty good.
Mine's all stock besides the tires. I got the 3.8 Badland Desperado. So maybe 52 is it. Maybe I wouldn't get any more out.
Yeah, because usually the stock tires, they balloon so bad that they give them a little bit more gear ratio, so you get a little bit more speed. So they're probably close to the 3.8s.
I'm curious to see how fast the Rustler will go now since it's 100%. But then again, I got stock gearing in it. It's 1154. which I do have I've got a 13 tooth pinion, a 14 tooth, and I do have an 18 tooth for it as well.
Yeah, I was actually surprised. I have a red cap blackout, and I've always run it on 2S. And recently, me and my son are like, well, it'll handle 3S. How fast will it go? And I was pretty impressed that it would actually do 48 miles an hour on 3S, which,
Yeah.
you know, we race it around the yard, and that's why I like it, because it's more so like a race truggy than an actual basher or whatever. So it handles really good. And I was like, man, I might have to gear this thing up just to see how fast I can get it to go. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I know whenever I had that all messed up and I put the 18 tooth pinion in there, because I don't know if you guys heard what I was talking about earlier, but RC guy knows. But I upgraded. I got the XL5 Rustler, the 4x4.
Yep.
And I upgraded everything to the VXL specs. I have the E-Revo diffs, everything in it. And my buddy, he's a boy. He bought his boy a VXL Rustler, and I mean, we were out there, dude. And he was just wiping me out, and I could not figure out why. Couldn't figure it out, and just got a itch today to kind of. I thought about something, and I went in there and watched the video, and it's been sitting on training mode since I got it. So it only had 50% throttle the whole time I've been running it.
Yeah.
So I finally got it switched over, because when I watched the video, it said it was supposed to come in the performance mode, out of the box. That was what it was supposed to be set on. And for some reason, mine wasn't set on it. It was set on the training mode.
My Max was the same way. My Max was on training mode, and I was like, what the heck is going on? I think there's no way it can be this slow.
I've had that thing VXL since after Christmas, and I just now figured it out today. That's how long it kind of took me to figure it out. And I was like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, what a rookie, man.
Demo RC, yeah, I do actually do. I do nitro and gas, but because it's just, in my opinion, so much of a pain in the neck, electric's just so easy. You get so much more air control out of electric than you ever would gas. There's so many more benefits to electric in a sense. Yeah, if you're running gas, you get longer run times and whatever, but I don't know. I used to do nitro all the time, but electric is definitely where it's at right now.
Yeah, for me, not so much like the run times. Like I run a 7,000 milliamp 6S in my Kaiju, and I get 45 minutes out of that. So compared to like a nitro, that's good, I think.
Right. But how much are you paying for that battery?
What did I pay for it? Like $65, I think.
And then the charger.
You're right. Yep.
So that's why everybody always tries to compare, and it's like, yes, electric, you're going to take the initial hit, in a sense. Yeah, with the gas, you're going to be running that out, and then I feel like when you go buy a nitro motor, you're paying more than you are with a brushless.
Oh,
that's
for sure. Especially because you have to, you buy that fuel, and it's like, I think, what is it, like $35 a gallon right now or something like that?
I just paid like $48 for my gallon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I buy the cheap stuff, so.
Yep.
Yeah, you buy that, and if you run as much as I do, I'd probably go through a gallon a month at least.
What do you mean you buy? You make. I've seen you still. He makes his own fuel.
Actually, we used to. Like back in the old days, you used to be able to buy the alcohol and the nitro and the castor oil and everything separate. And my dad would actually mix it for our airplanes.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to be able to buy VP at a local airport. VP had a methanol you could buy $4 a gallon.
Yep.
Now you can't even buy it. They won't even sell it to anybody in the public.
What's up, bub? Again what?
Again?
I'm on live stream, bub.
Of course. He's got to do this stuff. It's fun. It's where it's at.
That's right. Like you in there playing your video game.
That's right.
Of course, I really want to live stream on GTA.
You want to live stream on PlayStation? I hear you. He's ready for a YouTube channel, man. He's always wearing me out about it.
Oh yeah.
Of course, we hit the 20 bomb.
Yeah.
I mean, because he's a gamer, he'll have like 10,000 subscribers.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I said we probably should just get him a YouTube channel, Tara. Maybe he could make us rich.
Yep.
That's what I tell my son too. He plays all them games, you know, Fortnite and Minecraft,
Yep.
and all that stuff, you know.
That's him.
Yep. And he's actually like at the age where they wouldn't demonetize him. Like a lot of the younger guys, they demonetize them because they're, you know, under 13.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And my son, where technically he's 13 this year, so he'd be legit. But
What is that in there?
That's my Fortnite driver.
Oh no.
You got
Fortnite, I never got. For me, Fortnite, I don't like that game. I'm a big gamer, but for me, Fortnite, I'm kind of like, no.
Can't do it.
I used to game a lot, but I don't anymore. And I didn't like Fortnite though. I was always a Battlefield or Call of Duty guy. So
Exactly. I like shooting people. You
I
know,
was Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo, Zelda.
Gran Turismo was good. I like that too.
Zelda and what else?
Need for Speed.
all the original Marios and Donkey Kong and stuff.
What
Oh my God.
Yeah, I love Need for Speed. What was that? Kent Blocks. What was that? I can't remember the one. The rally cars. I can't remember the name.
Two Ken Blocks.
Dad.
Yeah, there was two of them. There was two of them.
Yeah, I think I have both of those. They're both pretty good.
Two.
Not really.
But yeah,
I kind of got into that Warframe at first. Did you ever play it?
yeah, Warframe's pretty good. It's like at first it's pretty good, then it's like I got bored with that one though.
Yeah, I did too. I got real bored with it after a while.
Yeah, until they add an update.
Now I just don't have time to play video games. He plays them a lot, and I've got so many other things to do. Quit,
Yeah,
man.
that's where I'm at too. I would rather play around my RCs and on my free time than play video games.
Playing RCs, go-kart racing, or hunting. You know what I mean? I don't have time to, or being with the kids, going out with the family, going camping and stuff. We camp a lot. Take the camper and go to different places. So
just the other day, I loaded up the Star Wars game there on PlayStation. I couldn't play it. I tried it. I'm just like, I just don't have the patience for video games anymore. I just don't.
No, I tried Call of Duty here. Quit. I tried Call of Duty a few weeks back. I jumped on there and I was like, I'm gonna get on my game today. I got on there and after one match, I was done.
Yeah.
I shut it down. I was like,
It's just not there anymore.
Yeah, for me, I usually play like the story mode, but I can't stand playing like the PvP stuff where you play with other people because most of the time they've all got like hacks and stuff and they like hide where you can't see them and they shoot you and I'm just like, I get so pissed off. I'm like, oh, and I was like, nope.
and then you got little 7 or 12-year-olds that are like cursing at you like they're adults and talking trash to you.
I've got a controller that has bite marks on it. Just like, come on.
Yeah, I just played Call of Duty yesterday, and I can usually get in a couple hours.
Yeah.
After a couple hours, the 12 and 13-year-olds just start wearing on me.
Yeah, and they ruin it.
They do. Because, I mean, they've played it so much. It's like, if I was that age again, I could probably be good at it. But it's like, I don't have the time to put that much time into it like they do,
When I first started into it, man, I was good. You know what I mean? I was in. My wife would get literally like, my wife would get pissed at me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, so mad at me because I get on that thing when I come home from work and I'd be on it so I went to bed.
Oh yeah, yep.
And yeah.
And of course, I went to sleep at 2 a.m.
And she'd wear me out.
Yeah, even when I could play for hours and hours on end, I still never got that good at it.
Right.
I'm too old.
For me, I've always played it on computer. Like, luckily, like all the Xbox versions are available on computer also. And for me, I cannot use the controller. I just can't. On any game.
I'm the opposite, man.
I can't use the keyboard and the mouse.
I can't do the PC.
Yeah, I can't either.
The PC
No.
is not for me.
No.
Yeah.
It has to be the controller. That's it.
Yep.
Kids,
If
they're
I
always
had a
like,
PC,
Dad,
I'd have to.
Dad, why do you change the settings? Because like nowadays compared to old days, it used to be it's like an airplane. If you pull back, it goes up. If you push forward, it goes down. And the new one, if you pull down, it goes down. If you push up, it goes up. And for me, that's like I can't do it.
My gimbal that I had for my phone, I bought one of those gimbals, and you can go into the settings and change everything, but its default is the opposite way of what you're used to.
Yeah.
It's just like, because like what you were saying with a plane, it's like the gimbal's it's just like wrong, and I just can't do it every single time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got to go in and change the settings when I go in and play. I can't. It's actually a certain setting on there because I like the left toggle button. I have to have a certain. I mean, I'm so used to playing them a certain way that I go in there and I can't remember what it's called. It might be called like southpaw or something like that, southpaw position or something. I can't remember. But I have to go in there and change it. But like I said, I don't play much anymore. He pretty much plays my PlayStation.
Right.
4, so
yeah, it's his.
pretty much for the most part.
Anymore for the
I
most
watch Blu-rays on it. That's about it.
What do you think, Gus?
I mostly play like the Nintendo with the kids. We got a Switch, and I really like playing like Mario and Donkey Kong and stuff like that.
He's got a Switch too. We play like Mario. I love Mario Kart, so we play Mario
Oh,
Kart
yeah.
on there a lot.
Yeah, they hate me because they can never beat me at Mario Kart. I'm like, you'll never beat me.
You know what's funny is now that this, like, not shelter in place is happening here yet, but now that you've got more time on your hands at home, so we have one of those Xboxes that has the the thing where you can do the games and you can
The Kinect, the Xbox.
Yeah, the Kinect. So she was like, "Do you think the Kinect can go on the new TV?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course it can." And I'm thinking to myself, "Oh no, that means you want me to play those games again." But she liked it. She got into it because it was exercise. She did exercise for herself. She's always on the treadmill and the Bowflex and punching the bag and all that. So she liked being able to do like the video game that actually made you move,
Yeah. The only game my wife likes playing, and we used to play it together a lot, is my wife loves zombies on Call of Duty. That's all she'll play is the zombie mode. She loves playing zombies.
Oh my god. Once I start playing Fortnite.
My wife liked Blackout on the Call of Duty.
Oh, the Blackout, just like Fortnite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new Blackout. Yeah. Yep. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we had quite a bit of fun playing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually today, or was it yesterday? No, it's yesterday. The kids actually brought out the Wii U, and they wanted to play, because on Wii U you can play Wii games on there, and they played the old what's it called? It's like the one that comes with the thing. It's the Wii Sports. No, it's not
Wii Sports. Yeah, it has the tennis and all that
Yeah.
stuff like that.
And you play all
Yeah, we've got that. Yep.
It's so much fun, and you get up and you move around and stuff. It was a good time.
Baseball, you can play baseball with the controller and all that, and bowling.
Oh yeah, that's one good thing. It's like me and my kids have really connected a lot since like this has been going on, because they've been home. So it's like it's been a lot of fun doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I hear you, baby.
All right, I'll be back in a couple minutes.
All right,
Yeah, well, guys, I think I'm going to cut out. I need to get the kids into bed, and I'm
All right,
going to
Alan.
I got to get up for work.
Yeah, I think I'm cutting out too.
All right, man.
Get ready
Thanks
for
the
work
live stream,
tomorrow.
Mark.
Here we go.
Stickers, I'll hit you up. I'll hit your channel up. Subscribe to it.
There you go.
Excellent. Yeah,
Same thing with you guys.
Bye, guys.
Same here, Eleanor.
See you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you later, guys. All right. Well, since it's just me right now, I'll show you the progress of the car. We finally did get it going, which is a good thing because tomorrow I can actually take it out and take this thing for a run. Obviously, I have no body for it. That's the only thing. I did have something that I might be able to toss on, but I just, for some reason, I can't find it right now. But so we'll run it bodiless for now. I have no idea where that body is. I had just a spare body laying around. but for some reason it disappeared. But we did get it all electrified. Got everything pretty much in place. 2S pack actually will fit this way. The 3S pack, unfortunately, well, I mean, I think it might fit. Pop this out real quick. I'm thinking that the 3S pack fits underneath the ESC and kind of gets locked down by the servo. But obviously this won't lock down because of its height. So thinking 3S pack, maybe we can run it sideways somehow. Maybe I can do like some kind of strap situation or whatever. I do want to try to give this a 3S run. I just don't know exactly how I'm going to be able to throw or at least strap down a 3S pack for now. So we'll run a 2S pack tomorrow, get a speed run on it. It's not going to be anything epic. Again, we're only dealing with a 2700 kV on 2S, but it does run. And I think that's like literally the most important thing is the fact that this actually fires up now. So we'll get it all tuned up. It's definitely a much lower vehicle now than it was before. Steers pretty good, you know, slow servo. The actual servo saver piece here is actually cracked. I'm not thinking it's going to cause an issue, but yeah, we're going to run it anyway. But wait a minute, what happened here? Was running. There we go. So nothing epic, but it does move. And that's kind of all that mattered. So I might be able to go into the settings too. And if I need to punch up the punch, we can do that because obviously that's just a rebranded Hobby Wing. And I have, you know, a bunch of different cards that I can use to program that if one doesn't work. Can always use another one. The ESC is kind of just sitting on there right now. That probably will be its final location. I just got to pop that off and throw a little bit of sticky tape on there and maybe throw another zip tie, depending upon, you know, how I'm going to throw that in there. Probably like it is right now, just right up against this graphite shock tower. But the whole point is a 1990s, 89, somewhere around there, RC is actually going to be back on the road. And this was my scratch built. I called it the JRX Pro. So it should work. Nothing, you know, nothing spectacular, but it should move. I'm actually going to take it upstairs right now and give it a quick little rip in the kitchen and see what it does. Suspension's kind of sitting fairly flat, which is nice. Nice and low. It is only going to be a road vehicle. I don't really have any intention of throwing this thing in the dirt. This was not necessarily where it all started for me, but this is where I kind of really started getting into the hobby because this was something that I made. So, yeah, I'm psyched. But anyways, so Gus, I know you're gone. When you come back, the live stream is actually going to be gone. But I'm just going to end the live stream right here. It was a very slow live stream. Something's going on with YouTube and the algorithm or whatever, because we were definitely higher in the numbers and now it like bumped down to people not even getting notifications that I'm going live. And maybe it's because for some strange reason they don't like the fact that I'm throwing on my gas mask for the what is it, for the thumbnails or whatever. I don't care. So put on a treadmill. Yeah, I could. Should make it front wheel drive. Yeah. So anyways, 100 miles per hour. Yeah. But anyways, like I said, thanks for coming to the live stream. It was a fairly slow one tonight. Gus, I know you're not back, but I'll see you later, Gus. I'm just going to end the broadcast right now where it is. Thanks for coming.